All right, so it's been a minute since I did one of these, man. All right, not a minute. It's been like 2, 3 days max. I guess technically it'd be 3 days once this is uploaded tomorrow, but um, I had full intention on uploading one of these daily, especially the last 2 days that I didn't. I think it was two. The last 2 days that I didn't upload one, I would tell myself to do it, and then by the time I remembered again, the day had kind of been like all the way over, and it was like, yikes. So I'm gonna just update y'all on the last couple of days. It's been pretty cool. I'm back in my hometown. My mom had her women's empowerment event and brunch, and she wanted me to shoot it, but I wasn't in town, and it just so happened where things happened in between that time where I happened to be in town. So I ended up going to that and shooting it for her, taking pictures and doing video. I made a dope little video to recap it so people can see it, and they can get involved or whatever for the next one. But that's something I can explain to y'all at another time, because it's going to branch off into a whole bunch of stuff. I'm really excited for my mom, honestly. Over the last couple of days, even today, I feel proud, grateful that it worked out to where she was able to take the step to making this happen, and now it's complete. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I've listened to my mom talk about her goals with that and dreams and things of that nature for so long, though. So to see that, proud son moment for sure. Proud son moment all the way. Yeah, today in itself, that was pretty much a synopsis of the last couple of days. That's the overall energy. As far as today, how did today go, man? Today went by fast, but it was also a work day. Like, I actually finished the video for my mom today. That's pretty much what today consisted of, because there's a couple complications, so I had to keep going back and re-editing, editing certain parts. But that's up. I'm about to edit these pictures in a minute and get those up for her and the people that attended. And yeah, as far as me, I'll explain to y'all kind of, in detail later on what's going on. Once I solidify the plans I'm brainstorming, I pretty much have them solidified, but I gotta work some things out, and then I'll talk about it more. But yeah, this is definitely an exciting time, a time for a shift. Not even a shift, more so a level up. Definitely progress. Definitely moving forward. I can't even think of the word for it. I don't have the words for it right now. I'm trying to find the English for it, and that's why I'm telling y'all. I'll explain it further when I get it. So, like, when I understand it myself enough to put it into English, then I'll begin to explain it. Otherwise, I don't want to try to and then end up sounding kind of crazy like I already am. But yeah, man, life is life in a good way. In a way, period. Just it is what life is great. Let's just say life is great. As y'all can see, I still ain't got a haircut. I just don't trust any kind of barber. And I'm back in my hometown, so if you know me, you're probably wondering, like, your dad's a barber and you're in your hometown. Why are you not getting your haircut by your dad? My dad's a retired barber, so he doesn't cut hair anymore. And because he doesn't cut hair anymore, that includes me. He's not going to cut my hair. And I respect it, because once you retire from something, you're done with it. I could understand not wanting to even step foot behind a chair again, if that's your personal feeling with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dope things coming all across the board in so many different areas, so many different avenues, from things that are going to branch off of what I just told y'all about with my mom, which actually, just so happens to link to what I'm about to do. So that's going to be dope. Y'all gonna see the bridge between that, and I'm gonna draw that line together for y'all, so y'all can see that some things that me and my dad are in conversation about, y'all are gonna see that line up as well. It's just kind of crazy that I'm going into purposeful endeavors, I feel like, with both of my parents separately. Yeah, and then my own personal, even me and my sister have something. Both of my sisters said, honestly, I think this is a really divine time of me, like, reconnecting with my family, and not just in a heart-to-heart and conversational way. That's amazing too, but like a purpose-driven type of way. Like purpose, like divine timing, divine purpose. And I feel like to be of service is the highest form of serving your purpose. That's how I feel right now in this moment. In the future, I may say something different or I may improve upon what I just said, but that's how I feel right now. I think that I'm being of service to the people that I love, who are in turn, them doing what they do is kind of being of service to me, and I'm being of service to myself. You know what I'm saying? I hope you do. It's probably sound like I said a bunch of nothing, but if you know me, then you probably get an idea of everything that I just went over. If you don't, you will have an idea. Don't think I'm just talking a bunch of random BS. It's gonna all tie together. It's gonna all come in. And this is a daily digest. This is a message not only to the people viewing this, but to myself. This is a sort of journal entry, a timestamp of where I am today, right now. And I want to be able to look back at this video. So you, Dareus, looking back at this video in the future, whatever time in the future, a year, 7 years from now, this is still a pivotal time. You're still in that pivotal time, but you're in the next part of that pivotal time. And you're communicating, your communication with God is even stronger every day. Like, you see things so much more vividly, and you're getting more clarity day by day, probably minute by minute, to be honest. Yeah, I've definitely reached a new level. Yeah, that's it for this video, though. I don't really want to. That's it for this daily digest. I don't want to go too much further because I feel like I'm rambling and saying a bunch of nothing now. It sounds like a bunch of nothing if you don't know the details, which y'all won't yet. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'm gonna really get YouTube popping as well. My YouTube content is gonna be even more. That's another thing. It's a lot. I'm just excited, man. It's a lot of dope stuff on the horizon. Lot of dope stuff. God willing, it's gonna all go as planned, if not better. Amen.